another day and of course a day to talk showbiz here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Doreen Avio and today the show is quite packed because we will be talking about Kwaku Anansi. Yes, I mean when you hear the name Kwaku Anansi, what comes to mind? I'm sure most of you have different perceptions. Maybe he's a selfish person, he's a trickster, I mean among others. Well, we'll talk about that later as maybe there's a bit of correction there, maybe how we think who Kwaku Anansi is. And also, you remember that dance by a striker or a Samoajan? Yes, Langabell says he actually taught a Samoajan how to do the dance. Yes, Langabell. Well, we also talk about Mr. Eazi and his relationship with his billionaire girlfriend. This and many more here on the show. My name is Doreen Avio. Don't go away.
Let's talk showbiz.
Now, if you just joined me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz here on Joy News on Multi TV, and I'm Doreen Avio, and we are starting folklore. Yes, I'm sure we've all heard about folklore, and well, it's back then, but looks like we are not really active on that or talking about it. But let me ask you this question. When you hear the name Kwaku Anansi, what comes to mind? I'm sure you all have different perceptions of Kwaku Anansi, who he is and what he does. But this time, it looks like we need to take a look at it more critically, and that is why CEO of, or should I say, CEO of the African University College of Communication. He is also a former Minister of State, Mr. Kojo Yanka. He was a guest speaker at the maiden launch edition of the International Folklore Celebrations, and he has advised that we should not only see Kwaku Anansi as a trickster or as selfish, but we should also look at the good side of him, the fact that he is a wise man.
Now, something curious about Kwaku Anansi. I think as a people we have not been fair to ourselves and to Kwaku Anansi. Kwaku Anansi is a bundle of wisdom, the repository of all that is wise, our knowledge base. But unfortunately, either by design or somebody else's manipulation of our mind, we Ghanaians who created Anansi have given him the negative representation of a trickster. I challenge all our literary experts to analyze Anansi's stories all over again. Yes, he was selfish, but that did not detract from his character as a wise person and a fountain of knowledge. Should we discover and accept that Anansi is a symbol of wisdom, we shall be proud to present him as folkloric brand of Ghana. If Anansi were not an embodiment of wisdom, why do we have all knowledge now stored in what the English call the World Wide Web? Think about that.
Let's talk showbiz.
All right, so you heard Mr. Kojo Yanka, and we all remember Kwaku Anansi. I remember when I used to watch By the Fireside, we always saw Kwaku Anansi as a trickster. He was selfish. He only thinks about himself. But of course, in all of this, he was wise. Remember that every time you think of Kwaku Anansi. Okay, so now we move straight to Mr. Eazi. Yes, our star. I don't know whether to call him Nigerian or Ghanaian, because he's in both countries anyway. All right, so Mr. Eazi, we've heard so many rumors about him dating billionaire's daughter, that's Temi Otedola. But the question is, are the rumors true? Here's what Mr. Eazi had to say about that.
Are you based now, here or UK? Because it looks like you're more based in the UK now.
Now I just shot to everywhere because the music, right now my music is
everywhere.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to service as many markets as possible and still not forget like my home, Nigeria, Ghana, which is like my primary home.
Right. But how do you work that magic? You seem to collaborate with a lot of superstars out there. I mean, your current song with Gigs, which is beautiful. I think it's amazing. I love it. I mean, how do you do it? How do you collaborate with these guys?
Like I said, is because the music is like gaining grounds. The more it's gaining grounds, the more like you get opportunity to work with like acts that are also doing well over there. So I think I just owe it to the success and the spread of the music. So
I mean, people big out there. But you know, I mean, I'm a Ghanaian, but I can't say much for, you know, my Ghanaians out here. What would you say is that one thing that we are lacking, our musicians, our actresses, you know, basically our entertainment personalities? What is that thing what was that one thing that they are lacking that's not really helping them break out there?
I feel like it's only a matter of time. I mean, like, Fuse was doing it, Fuse is still doing it, you know, so you can't say, like, the no Ghanaians doing it.
Okay, what do you do? What works for you? What do you think can work for our Ghanaians?
You know, at the end, for us, for me and my team, we just follow the numbers. And it's the same thing I'm sure the likes of Kiddy, my best friend King Promise, you know, will start doing, just taking those risks and following the numbers. Like Kiddy, King Promise, they have fans all over the world, but would they take the risk and go meet them and touch base with them? And when they do that, it would only enhance the story, because somebody, say in Australia, comes to watch King Promise and comes with a friend that is from Australia, and then keeps on going like that. So I feel it's only a matter of time. With some smart work, it's only a matter of time.
So which record label are you with right now?
On my own record label, Banku Music, and we just do partnerships with different record labels across the world. From day one, it's been Banku Music, managed by Master Music as well, which is a Ghanaian label here, management company here. And what we've just done is the same thing I'm doing, just partner with different labels or businesses across the world. So it can be for instance, Banku Music, but in Ghana is Master Music. Banku Music, but for the rest of Africa is Universal. Banku Music, but for America we partner with Upclose label, Madison. Banku Music, but in UK we partner with Colombia. So it's the same thing.
How's Demi doing? This is personal, a bit personal, but how's Demi doing?
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. My God's grace. Yeah, she's fine.
How do you manage your relationship? You're a big person, a big musical person, and she's, you know, into fashion, blogging, and all of that. How do you guys manage your relationship?
At the end of the day, you make, between both of us, she's very busy, I'm very busy. But if you love something, you make time. There's nothing like there's no time. You make time for things you love.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be hearing wedding bells soon.
God knows, you know, God knows. We can ask God. Maybe I should tell you to help me ask God.
Let's talk showbiz.
All right, so that was Mr. Eazi talking about his relationship with his billionaire girlfriend, Temi Otedola. Yes, now away from that, I mean, we had sad news some days back. That's the passing of soul singer Aretha Franklin. And with the passing of people or stars like her, one would have thought that after her passing, there will be a will for her children or family. But unfortunately for her sons, there was no will from their mother. And so it looks like that's the talk of town now. But when the family is together, everything is always together. So it looks like the sons are coming together to see how best they can actually push that out and also get or benefit from their mom's estate.
And as we get ready to say goodbye to the Queen of Soul, her 4 sons have filed court paperwork to stake claim to her estate. We've learned about the filing after TMZ reported that Aretha Franklin did not have a will. Her sons filed as interested persons in the estate. Her niece is listed as a representative of the estate. Franklin passed away last week at the age of 76 after losing her battle with pancreatic cancer. Aretha will be honored next week at the public visitations in Detroit and also at a private funeral.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that's it on Aretha Franklin's will. That's the soul singer, and it's always a pleasure to end it on an exciting note, as this time chief drummer of the Ghana Olympics or the Olympics, and of course he is a painter with the Ghana Football Association. He says that dance you always see Ghana's striker Asamoah Gyan do every time he scores a goal. He said he taught Asamoah Gyan how to do that dance. Yes, that's from Langabell. We all know Langabell. He's always on the Weekend City show. He spoke to my colleague, JoyNews' Becky.
There's so many dance in the system. We have Pan Logo, we have how do you call free lifestyle.
Which one is a free lifestyle? You should show me that.
Oh no, let me tell you something. Hey, my man, I'm the one who showed my man Asamoah Gyan
how to dance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? You gotta check in downstairs, right, man?
So he stole the dance from you.
Yeah, man, he's my boy.
But Asamoah Gyan never gave you credit.
Oh, he gave me credit.
He told you that.
That's why Asamoah Gyan make music. Yeah, you call my name.
Okay.
Langabell, you are the best.
Oh.
Among the best. You understand?
Okay, so he actually credited
That's
you.
it, because
I'm so sorry.
He and Castro make a music. When they make the music, it reach some place. We did that music in Holland.
Okay.
You understand? So immediately you read that play, they say, hey, Langabell, you are the best. I'm not the best. I'm the best. You know, the guy is a great guy for me.
Yeah.
Langabell, you'll be bad before I'm on the rest. You understand? You understand? Baby, yes, you understand?
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was Langabell, and he says that's why every time you hear a song from Asamoah Gyan, you hear his name in that particular song. That'll be it for Let's Talk Showbiz today's edition. I'm Doreen Avio, and I have been doing this right here at One Corner located inside Kukumlemle. Remember to log on to myjoyonline.com for more of our stories. Do have a wonderful evening.